is it a difference going to her family?
Nah, not
stuff?
now. Nah, we be chilling. Like we play games, we
Yeah.
drink, we talk. The conversations might be a little different. Is
In
it
what way?
different? Just the topics.
What they over there? What they talking about?
They talking about like health stuff and
Uh-huh.
like
What y'all talking
feel
about?
me?
Chris Brown.
Gossip and shit. A bunch of gossip and just rumors.
Thanks for tuning in. Matter of fact, thanks for your patronage. Wildly inappropriate. See how I brutally honest it? Like, wow, that boy, wow. Don't you see them boys so crazy? Chilling with the homies, dog Keon, Gary, and KB.
Yo, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Wildly Inappropriate. My name is Gary Michael Anderson. I am joined by my sons.
Oh,
What you doing? Keon, Polee.
Get your sticker still on your jacket too.
This one's filled
Returning that.
up.
Yeah.
No, it's mine, bro.
Keenan Baker, man, what's going on, y'all?
Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope everybody had a good
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
I did have a fantastic one.
You're a big family holiday guy, right? Like,
I love it.
yeah. I've been
Wait,
I've
hold-
been to Keon's.
Well, you know, he doesn't have a lot of trauma.
That's
people
true.
people with big trauma, they're like, man, the holidays, man. My mama gone, my brother gone. It just ain't like what it. You know, my mom, every single holiday, Christmas, Thanksgiving, she's always like, it just ain't like it used to be. She used to say that back when it used to be. It ain't never not been. It's just the holidays ain't what they used. It's just it's
Niggas
not,
is dead.
like, bro.
We only do that for the first one after. So like last year was the first one we had without Papa.
Okay.
So we was like, this is a little
different.
Yeah, a little
You know what I
different.
mean? Like when my granny passed, that was the first one we had. Like when it's the first year after, it's like, oh man.
Yeah.
But and then we
Then
move
you
on.
kinda-
You know.
Yeah.
Cause that's what's gonna happen. People gonna pass. People gonna get. You know, it's. We were watching home movies this time, and you see people's new husband. You know, people that got divorced. You know, people that kind of stuff. You watch these movies from 20, 30 years ago.
Everybody,
And
people
some people are still together. Some
Yeah.
people was like, that was his first wife. That was her first
Yeah.
husband. You know, that kind of
Who,
stuff.
on
That
a,
can
who somebody was on the third?
tap it to some.
My uncle was on the third.
Oh shit.
All right,
Damn.
that's a little moment of like, man, I miss her.
Yeah. I like Auntie.
I
Such and
miss-
such.
man, I miss
So
her.
his favorite.
Damn, I
But
miss
then
her.
it'd be other stuff too, like you know, like, ooh, I'm glad y'all didn't work out. Couldn't
Mhm.
stand
Yeah.
them, you know.
Yeah, my dad got an ex-wife. I'm just like, you were the reason. You were a terrible person.
Yeah,
But it's like, I feel like, yeah.
I love the holidays though. Love
yeah.
it.
So holiday wise, like I like keeping it small,
Mhm.
but I like how Keon's dynamic was fun when I went to his one time, and I was just like, damn.
Oh,
like,
this was one of the most fire ones we've had in a while.
oh, for real?
'Cause
Same
one-
area?
Is at my mom's.
Okay.
But not only did everybody come, well, Kyron didn't come last minute because of the whole
Yeah.
thing, you know, with his in-laws.
Mm.
But nobody missed on the food.
Okay.
Like usually one person who made this such and such this year. It was like,
Yeah.
no, but this year was the best food wise. Was the best food. Nobody missed. Like
That's
that
the
shit
most
was,
important thing. It's more important
bro.
than family.
Nobody missed. We were like, yo, it was like usually there'd be
What was
hella
the highlight?
leftovers. Nobody missed, bro. There was no.
Yeah.
Everything was good, and like this was Cotty's first year being in charge of all the dressing. She murdered it.
What was unusually good? That's usually kind of like it's usually aight, but this year it was like, oh, y'all really did your.
my mom upped her mac and cheese.
Okay.
like
Okay.
upped it to
okay. Add a
we were
little
like,
something extra.
because it's always been cool. It's always been
Yeah,
good. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But this year we was like, what the hell you
Yeah.
do to this? Like it was, it stood out. Like we were like,
Okay.
yo.
I just figured out how to.
And it wasn't
make-
even that. She said she had put so much seasoning in it. Like I guess before when she boiled her noodles or whatever, making the roux, she wasn't putting as much.
Mm.
Well, this year it tasted like on some like New Orleans. Like
Okay.
nigga, that shit had flavor. We
That'd
were
be
like,
dope to, like,
and it was we was like,
Yeah.
hey, we was like, do this every time. Because the thing is, when she would make a small pan, it was always fire.
Yeah.
And then Thanksgiving,
Bulk is hard.
Yeah,
it would be
hard,
like, this was cool, or this was. This year, we was
Okay.
like, nah, whatever this is,
keep doing
do
that.
that.
Whatever
every
flight
time.
you booked to New Orleans,
Yeah,
to go pick up them
man.
seasonings from that market.
Did you did anybody kind of like toot their own horn, or even if they did it like the mac and cheese fire, mom, we're like, I'm just
No, we would ask. She was like, "What you do?" She was like, "I did this." And we was like, "That."
Yeah.
But nobody missed. Like even, like I said, Cotty. I was like, "This is your first time being in charge of like everybody." Because usually we'll have like compare contrast. There'll be so many people.
yeah.
I'll make my yam. I'll make my yam. I'll make my mac. I'll make my mac and
Yeah.
cheese. So she was in charge of everything. She was gone. There was no leftovers.
Who was
Gone.
doing the dressing before?
My family friend used to do it for years.
Would you say there's pressure on people that are not black to perform better, or if they see that somebody that's non-black?
I think it's pressure on anybody new.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
I
That
think
makes
anybody
sense.
new is
Yeah.
pressure because it's like we had it this way for so long, or so and so did this.
Don't fuck this up.
Don't fuck. I think it's it's pressure too for in-laws in general. Like you the new addition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is just you family, but it's
Yeah.
at the same time it's like.
I mean, it's probably.
what you coming with?
Are there any white people?
Not anymore.
Oh shit!
There was
What
one.
y'all do to the white people?
There was one, and
Got 'em
she
outta there,
she
man.
got replaced with a blackie.
Okay. Because I mean, that's more. I feel like it's easier for a black person to go into a white space and cook for like a Thanksgiving.
Oh, for sure. No
much
pressure.
easier. It's way
yeah.
more.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like they're like,
Oh, yeah.
okay, we gotta.
I feel like
I gotta figure this out.
I feel like a black person going into a white place is probably
Oh,
cocky.
yeah,
like,
oh, yeah,
man, I'm about to. They're about to be
Yeah.
blown
About
away
to
by this
crush.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
I just figured out how to make my plate.
What do you mean?
Like how to get equal parts of what like the portions
What do you
to
mean?
how to fit it
though?
on one.
Like,
I don't like making two plates.
I know, but you just always got too much.
I'll always have like hella dress. I will never have enough room for like
Okay.
for everything.
Okay.
It's because I will go heavy on dressing,
Okay.
and then I will go heavy on greens, and then I realize I don't really need green beans in the shit.
Oh,
I
you
don't
got-
really need green beans.
Do you do green beans every year?
Yeah, we do.
We don't do
My-
green beans every year.
Yeah, my mom cooks every year.
So sometimes we always have greens,
But
sometimes we'll have green beans and or cabbage. So this year we just
Okay.
had cabbage and greens.
Okay.
'Cause my auntie make this cabbage, but it got like the sausage in it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So we didn't have any green beans this
Okay.
year.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I don't need green beans.
Yeah, I don't be needing it though.
Yeah, I don't need green.
It'd be good, but I don't need it.
I love mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is like one of my
Yeah.
favorite dishes. But I'm like, I don't really need the mac and cheese
The heavy.
for the
balance.
presentation. I really just need the dressing, the yams, the greens.
And no matter where you
the
put it, which
gravy.
flavors
Yeah,
build into
they build into each other.
Yeah.
And then the turkey. That's kind of really the main.
Because I put my
dish.
greens, I make sure my greens, yams, and dressing
Dressing.
touch.
Yeah, they touch.
Because they go
Yeah,
together
yes,
like
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
My mac and cheese kind of be off like
to the
you
side.
here,
Yeah.
but
That's
and
why
then
I'm like, mac
and the
and cheese on
potato
another
salad I
plate.
put way over because it's a different whole different experience.
Yeah.
And then we be having our family though we buy the big oval plates. We don't buy the regular plates.
Yeah.
Because it's too much. So that's just the sides right there. And then we'll have
I don't fuck with ham. So
I
but ham
I
goes.
leave the ham.
Ham definitely goes on a plate though.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
put it. I just do the deep fried turkey, the roast, and the chicken wings.
Okay. Oh,
And
damn. Chicken
that's
wings?
yeah. We go.
Okay.
So we'll grill like hella chicken wings, like hella deep fried a turkey. Then there's a ham, and then there's a roast, a pot roast.
Yeah.
And then all the sides on top of that. So you
Okay.
got to take a little bit at a time. And then on the second plate, what I really fucking with, that's what I go back for. Like heavy.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like you can't do the first plate the right way. You have to like this is
It's
pretty
a
much
sample
test.
size.
It's
Everything
a
is samples.
test.
Oh, okay.
You go through and then the second
Well,
plate. The second plate is
yeah.
what you want. So unless you know like I'm not like I don't fuck with cabbage at all. I fucking hate cabbage. Like it's one of those things like I just don't fuck with. Potato salad's the same way. I don't fuck with like Keon makes a good potato salad, but I was still like my mom and I feel like Keon have made some of the better potato salads that I had, but the texture and the whiteness of it just doesn't. I don't fuck with. So
Yeah, I don't make mine white.
The
So.
whiteness of it.
Yeah, I get it though. I don't like
Wait.
with white potato salad.
yeah, the yellow potato salad is
Yeah,
like
I make mine
okay.
yellow.
right more egg too. I like a little bit more egg
See,
on mine.
mine is egg heavy. That's
Yeah,
why.
I'm
Mine
more
is
of an egg heavy
because my
potato salad,
mom
yeah.
taught me egg heavy.
Right,
So I'll only boil maybe 8 potatoes, but it's 12 eggs.
right.
Then the green onions, relish, mayo, But I have it down. I do it so much. I have it down to like a science. So like even my pawpaw, they'd be like, man, that man be killing that potato salad. Like it's real. I just do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just what I do. My uncle was eating last time. He's like, boy, you just. Dude, I could do that. You know
We can. You know what's funny? Like for me, meat wise, I got tired of eating the same meats. Like one, I don't eat pork anymore, so ham is done.
Yeah.
But like turkey, man, like at one point I got tired of regular turkey. Then my dad fried turkey. All the
that
time.
deep fried changed the whole turkey game.
Then it changed everything, and I was like, this is fire. Then I was just like, man, I'm just kind of done with the texture of turkey. So we do seafood. So we'll do we do lobster. Her brother did some wings and stuff like that. So we do like wings. Bruh. And we kept him pretty basic to that. And then that probably changed in the next 5 years. But like, I got just tired of just eating turkey all the time because it was for 30-something plus years. It was like,
I mean, but it's only one day.
Yeah,
you really only eat turkey one day.
You never eat turkey.
I mean, well, I guess in my household, we was eating. My dad would make like 2 turkeys, and then he would chop everything up, and he would freeze it, and we'll be eating that for the rest of the year.
Okay.
So we used to eat turkey from November until like February, nigga.
Yeah. Ours don't last that long. We barely had any leftovers this year. But
it's hella family in yours. You have he has like a huge. It's like
a
lot of people.
It's already just out the gate with small. I have 3 brothers who all have wives and kids.
Yep.
That's 13 out the gate.
Aunties.
And my dad came this year again. My mom and her husband, auntie and their husband, my cousins. Like nigga, it's 30 before you even. Yeah. And everybody had kids.
Yep.
And everybody, so it's like we need to make a lot of stuff. But my cousin hates dressing, and she was smashing cotties.
I don't fuck with dressing either.
And she was like, so that's how we knew it was good because she don't like it. And she was like, this is fire.
That's how you know you don't like the holidays. I don't like dressing. I don't like turkey. Fuck Thanksgiving.
But, you know, people always say, like, well, have you had mine? And I hate when people say that. But at the same time, sometimes.
That's the case.
It'd be like, you say you don't like potato salad. If you had mine, it's like, honestly. It's pretty good.
But it still wouldn't be a thing that I would most likely put on my plate. It's like I'll try a spoonful of his or
with the
mom's.
beans or with it, like depending on what you're doing.
Yeah, but I wouldn't go in there and be grabbing scoops of potato salad and be like going back with seconds or thirds. It's just like the texture of potato
salad and the turkey and the roll, the Hawaiian roll. And I was smashing those on the snacks.
I have a texture issues with some things too. So I've always been a picky eater, so I'll take that.
And then the desserts. My mom made 2 cheesecakes. Those got smashed.
Oh,
she made 2 every year, and they get smashed. And then my cousin made a sweet potato pie. She made 2 of them, and 1 I think got eaten. But they were saying, and this is very interesting for Black people. They was like, "This is too sweet," and I was like, "Wow." Like that's we're at a society now.
Was it sweet potato pie? Was it?
I don't eat sweet potato pie, so I don't like it. So.
But I'm just saying from a look standpoint, was it super whipped?
I don't know. It looked the same.
Okay.
And then they had somebody brought a pumpkin pie. You said what? You said what?
So you said they had
gummy bears. What if they put gummy bears in it?
I would pick it out.
Gummy bears? Why just sweet potato off?
They said something, and I want to say this out loud, you know, because I don't eat sweet potato or pumpkin pie, so I don't be giving a damn about none of that.
The war a little.
But people who eat it was like, I'm just gonna say it. It's the same thing.
It is.
It's pretty much the same.
I said everybody that I say this. If Black people make the pumpkin pie, it tastes like sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
If a white person makes it, it's going to probably be different.
Right.
But when I have Black people make sweet potato pie and pumpkin pie, I've literally had people eat pumpkin pie and be like, "This sweet potato pie is good. Shit's fire." I'm like, "That's pumpkin pie, nigga."
Yeah, it's the same
thing. It's alright now. It's like, oh, nigga, you just don't like the fact that it's pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
I think before, because back in the day, sweet potato pies weren't in the stores, right? Before Patty did hers, it wasn't like
it wasn't a big thing, for sure.
But you could store buy pumpkin pies all the time.
Right.
And I think that was the vast difference. People weren't making them at home. They were buying them out of the store and being like, "Oh, I don't like this. This is nasty." Meanwhile, I'm making a sweet potato pie at home.
Yeah.
Hooking this up.
Yeah.
But like 2 homemade.
Patty legit changed the game.
Yeah.
And I think that there is some type of not conspiracy, but actually like a thing where white people kind of try to make pumpkin pie the pie of the holidays or whatever the case may be.
Well, yeah, I mean they're really using the pumpkin because I don't know if it's directly related to Halloween, but like the pumpkin doesn't really get used that much until
the pumpkin got 2 hot months, bro.
Yeah, and that's it.
Pumpkin spice latte. It's like the pumpkin
is done.
The pumpkin show up in October, November, and then go back to wherever the hell they go.
It's the hottest thing in the street. It
come out. It got his meat coat on. If you walking out, pumpkin's here, bitch. You know what I mean? But then it's over. It got 2 hot months and it's over.
Yeah. I'm at a show called Laugh Good, December 12th, 8:30 p.m. Super dope room. Yeah, I'm actually excited to do that show.
Next weekend, get your tickets now for Nate Jackson's Super Funny Comedy Club. I'm there the 12th through the 14th, Tacoma, Washington. So get your tickets for that. Get them early. Lately, your boy been selling out a little bit, so you got to get your tickets a little early now, and you can't be waiting at the door. I get them the day of. Shout out to you guys who have seen me multiple times, but now you're bringing people with you.
Yeah.
My show in San Diego, people were coming in groups. I brought a friend. I brought, another couple, blah, blah. I'm like, thank y'all for introducing people to me.
Yeah.
That has really been helping me grow a lot, and I super, super appreciate that. This is my third time, but I brought so-and-so, and I'm like, so that's super dope. So get your tickets for that.
Word of mouth. That's the best way.
Yeah, I got to make a video on that, actually, before I forget. And that's KeonPolee.com for everything. My link tree. My merch sold out again, but I'm going to have more. People keep asking for the hoodies, and I might let y'all do special orders. We'll see. But, yeah, that's it.
Real quick, Friday I'm doing a Don't Tell in San Clemente at 8 o'clock, and then I'm doing another show at Bermuda Club out in Carlsbad at like 8 o'clock as well on Friday, and then Saturday I'm doing a Don't Tell out in San Diego, out of Solano County.
Sweet potato pie. I mean, I like them both.
Oh, yeah. I don't like is it for those and cheesecake? It's a texture thing. I don't like none of them.
Really?
I don't like cheesecake, pumpkin, or sweet potato. None of that
Damn.
stuff.
Cheesecake either? So it's a texture thing?
But like that apple crumble that Cody made, and this year it hit stupid.
I mean, pie really is mostly about the crust. It's somewhat about the filling, but it's mostly about.
It depends because the crumble, and he's had it. Cody made. Matter of fact, we used to have game night. She used to have to make 2.
Yeah,
them crumbles.
Yeah,
go, bro. Like
ice cream.
I don't even need that, bro. You just eat it. Like it's hella good.
It wasn't even. I mean, even when it cools down, it was still good. I'm a warm cake guy. I'm a warm cake or pie guy.
Yeah.
It was still good when it wasn't cooled off,
bro. Yeah. Like, and you know what she did this year though? I was like, why everything's so good? She said, I followed the instructions. I said, what the fuck have you been doing? Well, sometimes I like to play. Don't play, bro. Like,
okay.
So she has these recipes that she used, and like, I was wondering why sometimes she'll hit and miss, and every time she missed because she fucking around with shit.
Yeah.
I was like, no, just keep it simple. Do what you, because this is amazing. This dude, she was like, yeah, I just did what it told me to. I was like, oh, you don't say. Like,
now if you just listen to me more.
We had nigga yesterday, bro. Yesterday. I'm in the shower.
That into the relationship.
I'm brushing my teeth, bro. I just got back from taking Kendrick to basketball practice. Right? She picked Keelan up from soccer. So we talking about the game schedule on Saturdays. They got it. One got one at 10, one got 11, but it's 2 different spaces, but they're only 5 minutes apart. So she was like, "Yeah, we just have to go to the other place, which is the next exit." I said, "No, that's the exit before. I just left there." And she was like, "Are you sure?" I said, "I just came back from there. Literally 15 minutes ago. It's the second exit. Are you sure?" I was like, nigga, I got so upset that why are you questioning somewhere I just left?
Yeah.
If we were going off memory, fine.
Yeah.
I just left 5 minutes ago. I know the fucking exit. She doesn't. She does. I was like, I left the room.
Was it the exit?
I was 100% right. I wouldn't say that with such conviction.
But are you
so
sure?
then I go get the map. I said, we live here.
Yeah.
Here's the. And she was like, well, it just. I was like, nigga. And so for the rest of the night, she was like, how's dinner? I was like, you tell me. I don't know.
You know.
Like,
you know better than
I don't know anything. So I was like, I'm so burnt out on you questioning me. I don't know anything. So don't ask me shit. Don't, And we were laughing about it the whole time, but I carried it. I was like, I'm just tired of this. You just always question me, and I'm 90% of the time I'm right. I don't know why you do this.
Yeah, when have I proven to you that I am unworthy of like?
And I'm talking about with conviction.
Attempt. Yeah.
Now, when's the game tomorrow? I think 11. That don't count.
Right.
That's
Could
be 11. I'm not sure, but the game's at 11. 100%. I'm telling you, it's at 11.
Yeah.
That my success 95%. And you sitting there, especially when I just left.
Yeah.
That's what's making me irritated. I was like, I just drove back.
I'd be like, you just trying to make conversation.
Like, what are you doing? Are you sure?
Sometimes I think about like, is it purposely done just to start an argument, or it's like what? Because would you say at the beginning of your relationship, or at least the beginnings of your relationship, she kind of trusted the leadership more, or trusted your opinion more? To what now is just like she questions you more, or do you think it's always been that way?
No, I think she's just being a fucking
woman.
Yeah, and the thing is, now we don't really argue anymore either. So as turned up as I got, we were still laughing.
Yeah.
Cause I was like, man, shut your ass up. Like, you don't never, you know, we don't really.
So at a point, she was fucking with you.
After she let it go,
Yeah.
and then I got the map out, and she gonna look at the map, and I was like, and then I was fucking with her, cause I was like, this was ridiculous for you to even do that 3 times.
Yeah.
If I said it once and you questioned it, and I tell you I just left, and you still questioned it, I was like, that's just ridiculous.
Right. You know what I do now? Because that's like the story of my life with this shit. I'd be like, I said, you know what? You do it then. You got it. You go ahead. Go off your whatever you feel, and then you come back and be like. She always comes back and be like. She make the same face. She be like. I'm be like, what happened? Yeah.
Why? I don't understand why.
Right. I'm just like, yo. I said everything that I do is for us and either our protection or to be a good leader. I'm not gonna steer us in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
And especially if I'm saying something that with like that much conviction, like you said, I'm over 90% right.
Right.
Give me the benefit
like
of
if
the
I don't
doubt.
know, I'm gonna say it in a way that I don't
exactly.
know. But if I'm with conviction, I'm not going that hard if I don't know what I'm talking about.
Exactly. I've done either the research or I've just like you said, I just
I'm
saw it.
telling you,
maybe.
like
yeah.
I just looked at it.
Yeah.
I just looked at it, and I'd be like, all right, man.
Yeah.
So you were sure though?
It was 100%.
Yeah.
And I was 100% right. I just left.
Did she apologize?
Of course not.
Janelle, you know what Janelle does? She'll come up to me, and then I'm usually at the computer chair or whatever. She'll come up to me, and she just kind of like hug me from the back, and she'll be like in my ear, and then you might hear a whisper of, "I'm sorry." You just hear a bunch of mumbling. It's not even a full.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I'll take that. But I'm just like, bro, why are you fighting me on shit, man? There's no reason.
Stir the pot.
I mean, we're not gonna have makeup sex or angry sex afterwards. I don't care.
Yeah.
Don't make me angry. We don't have makeup.
Yeah.
We
We haven't, like I said, in a while. We haven't gotten like upset in a while. We play so much. We let so much stuff go too.
Yeah.
You know, like, and then it just becomes a laugh immediately. Like I left her fridge open or something, and behind me she was like, "Dumbass!" And like I turned around and she flinched and started laughing, and I was like, "You fucking idiot!" But like we don't even.
Our thing is
getting to that point, we don't really.
Yeah, our thing is we call each other goofy ass a lot, or goof bag. We say goof bag or goofy ass. That's our thing all the time. You do something stupid or you get the wrong thing, goofy ass nigga. Like, this is like it's a laughable thing.
I love that you have access to nigga in your relationship. That's pretty cool. That's
Good time.
I mean, oh, you saying because I'm the only? I guess technically the only one. Does Gotti be a goofy ass nigga?
No, Gotti don't even use it unless. It's the time she had
quoting someone else.
No, it was the Fillmore came out. You know what I mean? Like she was that angry. Like I make fun of her all the time. I was like, do you realize how when you are on a business call or hanging out with these white, I was like, you do that thing where you elongate your words. Like I was just wondering if I was like, do you realize how white you talk when?
Yeah.
When I say white, I mean like
you know what you mean.
I was like versus.
You have to explain to me.
Yeah. I said versus when you are like go there, nigga, all that shit. Motherfucking like it's so. I was like, yo, you are too, but she is a complicated ass person. She is really like two different. Private school education, grew up in the hood, but it's white mom, but had all black friends. Like she is all over the fucking place. Like, so she's very complex, and her way of speaking, you can tell, kind of adapts to where she is.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, but when it's like super white, I tell her it's annoying to me.
Yeah.
Like when I hear her on our calls, well, maybe we can put a pin in that, and I'll be like, ugh, like
put a pin in that.
I hate it. Like
really?
I hate it. Yeah,
Why?
I don't like it. It's that typical like upper inflection, white girl, like, and I just be like, ugh.
It sounds like the Kardashians. Like
I
like,
hate it.
Seriously, and
I'd be like, oh my god, bro. She was like, well, I mean, we live in the valley, valley girl. I'm like, I hate it.
Yeah. Would you say since like, I guess since Kati is, I guess she's considered Afro-Latina and white, right? Is there any? Do you feel like there's any outside pressure of like if she talks that way in public with people? Do you feel like I say kind of like?
No, I just don't like it.
Yeah, I'm saying the black side of it. Saying nigga or something like that. If she said nigga in public, would you be like, hey?
I don't know. I mean, they let Fat Joe and all them do it, so I don't know. They all do it. Yeah, they all do it. So I don't know. I think I don't really think about her
because she don't say it that much anywhere. She don't really say.
She don't say it, but I don't think about her people's views of us anymore. Anyway, like I never. They would be on it by now if they was gonna do it. Cause I caught like before when we first started, I was like, when I blow up, they're gonna bring up the fact that she's Puerto Rican and not black.
I think they still will.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think when you blow up, they're gonna still bring it up.
But when I've seen it, it's been like one of those things where it's like, are you gonna pay attention to the 1% or the 99?
That's very interesting because that's not even like, it doesn't seem like that would even be the demographic of audience who like
the only people I've ever seen say it are, and I say it's been, I expected it way more. It doesn't happen that much. Everybody loves her so much and likes us that people, if somebody says it, people will jump on them like, first of all, she Puerto Rican, like they will, and beautiful black, and she's never down talk black women, black people, like, you know what I mean? So it'd be different if she was one of them. Yeah, but
I think we start to see some type of things like that, some type of hiccups in there, or it's like you see there's no like there's no culture thing to where it's like she falls off the culture,
right? Like and where does she work? Black spaces, black. You know what I mean? Everything she does is around black. So they we don't catch it. I thought it would come more, but nobody. I think it would come like if they put it like they put Chris Spencer and his wife on that Black Love thing. Yeah, and people was like.
If they put you in a black space, you're
right?
Gonna get
but he didn't get shredded. Yeah. They were just like, we don't know if he should be on here. Yeah. Okay. But they didn't like be like, she not even black and blah. They were just like, this is kind of, we get it, but like, because his wife is what, Mexican?
I'm not sure. She might be some type of Latina.
She's some kind of Latin. Yeah. So they didn't go in. But they were just like.
But I understand. I think when it's gonna most likely come out more if there's either some pro-black stuff or when somebody's bored. When a group of people get bored, they're gonna start to question. Especially if you say something that they feel like is negative, right? They're gonna now start to dig into your history.
And that's the thing too. I don't shit on black women, right? So since none of us are ever shitting on black people, I think that's why we don't.
Yeah, we always say when we say even ourselves on here, we always say women. Yeah. So it's like if you go and be like black women be on some bullshit, people gonna be like, nigga, you don't fuck with black women.
Right.
So
they gonna do that.
They're gonna come with
but
that.
I don't have that. I don't never. Right. Right. That's not me. So, and she don't never do that. So that's not a thing that really comes up.
Yeah, I think if it ever comes, it's gonna come and go pretty quickly. Yeah, because it's like there's no history to bring up to be like, oh, he was saying some questionable shit about black women. She said some questionable stuff about black women. I think people kind of will back off quicker. But if you have questionable things, they're gonna be like, nah, nigga, we ain't letting this shit ride.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, that's not something I really deal with.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
What about you? You ever feel like?
I always feel like
what?
The pressure of like, not the pressure, but when you do pop and the stuff starts to get brought up, or like if they start to bring up that you either don't fuck with black women or like, oh well, here we go, or you can be like, nigga, I don't really give a fuck. I married somebody that I love, or I'm with somebody that I love. I don't
give a fuck.
Okay.
At all. That's I got my own internal issues that I deal with. I ain't got time to be taking in y'all shit. Dealing with my own. Are you insane? No, I don't care too much. But I did over the holidays. I did realize like how much race, because we don't like when we in the house, it's just us and we just having a time. But like, bro, just the mentions of race so much, and we're not like at that place with our kids yet. So it's kind of jarring to hear it constantly like, oh, this black girl, this white girl, this blah blah blah. Like it's just like nonstop.
Oh,
like,
really?
all
Interesting.
day long. Like I'm like, like me and Jess look at this like, damn, like is everything like race?
Oh,
like,
because you don't notice it. Because like I wouldn't notice that in my family.
No, yeah, but we notice it now. We're like hyper aware of it because we're not like, we're not like pushing or discussing race or having those kind of conversations to even using those as identifiers. So like to hear it like not constantly, I'm like, bro, this is like a lot of race. Everything is like this, like even when she's like telling a story or recounting something, an experience, it's like this race. And then person.
So she has to lead with that.
It had race.
Okay.
Interesting.
She always has to mention race.
Huh.
It's very interesting.
This
and I'm
Mexican
sure
over here,
she's
is
always
this
been
how it
that
is?
way. She's
Yeah.
and my mother is like one of the most loving people you'll ever meet. Like she has an array, like a very diverse friend group, like very fucking.
But she has
diverse.
to label them.
But it's coming.
Yeah.
And she and her one of her best.
But it's
friends,
not negative. It's just you just have
she's just
to
aware
have
of
to
it.
label.
Yeah.
She
One
talks
of-
about it. She was like, this Mexican nigga, this Asian nigga.
Yeah,
or,
like she don't say
Say
nigga.
nigga,
She
but
don't cuss.
Yeah.
My mom don't cuss at all, but she'll call you what you are.
Asian.
She call her Hispanic friend Spanish. She's been calling her Spanish her whole life. She's like she's not a Spaniard. My Spanish friend, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but it's interesting.
Do you notice a difference in your holidays? Because we did, especially you, because we did. We went to Cotty's family Monday through Wednesday, and mine Thursday through Saturday. And it was a glaring difference because hers, she don't mess with the Puerto Rican side of her family. So it was like I went from one holiday with like I'm the only black guy to
she's the only.
No, she was she's not even the lightest in the room because Kendrick lighter.
Yeah, that's funny.
But like then all black. It was like
Yeah.
literally all white, all black. So like I'm pictures of me holding, her sister's baby, and it's just this white baby.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like it's just like, and we started laughing because I'm like they're gonna go because her sister just had a baby and her other sister they both just had babies. I'm like one day they're gonna be at school like that's my uncle, and everybody's gonna be like no it's not.
Yeah,
Because they look white because their sisters are mixed too, but one looks more like a white girl, one looks more like a Mexican. But their kids, they both have white husbands. So the kids, the babies is white.
Yeah.
And so I'm laughing at my kids. My kids have black cousins and then like white cousins. And it's just like interesting to me. Like,
and but it's also like hella cool. It's kind of dope just to see sort of that, melting pot of like life.
And it's no real.
Is it a difference going to her family?
Nah, not
stuff?
now. Now, we've been together a
Yeah.
while. So it's just
Yeah.
like they know we be chilling. Like we play games, we
Yeah.
drink, we talk. The conversations might be a little different.
How I noticed that.
Yeah.
That is like apparent.
The conversations are
In what way?
different. Just the topics and just
Okay. What they over there? What they talking about?
they talking about like health stuff and like
What y'all talking
you know
about?
what I mean?
Chris Brown.
Gossip and shit. A bunch of gossip and just rumors.
But then they, over there though, it's more sharing of stories too because they have more new people than my mom side, my dad, my mom and dad, my side.
Yeah.
So my brother been with my sister-in-law 10 years. My other brother 10 years. I'm Cotty 10. These babies is new. The boyfriend. I'm the longest tenured male.
That's crazy.
In the group, other than her uncle.
That's crazy.
I was the first.
It's crazy to have seniority like that in
outside
the white
of outside of her uncle. There was no men.
Shot caller.
I come in there, bro.
Yeah.
I was this year. I was joking.
All this shit on there. Pick that up. Where the kids?
I was joking
Put
this
the
year
African flag
because
poster up.
the dudes was something. And I was like, hey, man, y'all gonna learn, man. Like I crossed my legs. Y'all, these girls, they was like, man. So they knew dads. They knew husbands. They knew I've been here. I knew they're, Cotty's 6 years older than her younger siblings.
Yeah.
So they were in high school when me and Cotty first. I was like, man, I watched them grow up, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She has an older sister too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's
She's
I
6
met
years
one of
older
them.
than us.
Yeah.
So it was just interesting, like watching them. So I was like, I didn't been here through the other boyfriends and through the. I was like, I didn't.
I know your girl better than you do,
I
nigga.
didn't see it. You know what I mean? I didn't see she ran that other one off, man. You all right though? You know.
Yeah.
So I'm the senior partner in the guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, and it's a high bar, guys.
What about the older generation? Are there men?
Just the uncle. That's it.
Just one uncle.
Her grandpa died. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Well, her cousin has a husband, but they were living in Hawaii for a while. But they showed up this year. But just as far as a staple, it was just her uncle.
Yeah.
And everybody else. You know what I mean?
I know
none of the dads.
Yeah.
You know, none of that.
All we doing is talking shit. We just roasting.
Yeah.
The whole time.
It's just slide in
roasting
there.
moms, roasting. We just roast.
How many
That's
people?
all we do. When it back in the day, like so many people are in jail now and in prison and on the run. You know, got cases, you know, paperwork, et cetera, et cetera. But back in the heyday, when it used to be. It would be probably like 20, 30 people.
Okay.
A lot of kids, a lot of you know, my nieces and nephews, but now they got kids.
Yeah.
So it's a, you know, a lot of little drama, but still within that space. It usually
It's
would
just
be like
the only white.
Yeah, just the only white.
Wow.
So you know,
and on her side, you're not the only black though.
I'm not the only black. Her oldest sister married a police officer. He's like a lieutenant out in like North Carolina.
And what is he?
And he's black. He's black. He's black. He's blacker than me. You know, if you want to put the scale,
you dark skinned.
You know, I mean, like in terms of just like the identity, like with the culture, and he's like Southern, Southern black. So you know, and he's a pledge. You know,
right.
He all
in.
that. But he did it like after cigars. He hella cool.
Yeah.
He hella cool.
He eating chicken.
Yeah, he
watermelon.
Cool.
He carries around a watermelon.
Yeah, you
know. God damn.
Yeah. Diabetes.
Like a basketball nigga. Water like a basketball nigga. It's
diabetes. Got the gout. You know what I mean? He say axe.
Yeah, he's solid. But their functions are usually just more like centered around the kids.
So do y'all link up when y'all when you're on her side? Is it y'all too?
Oh nah, not really. I usually
Who was there first? You or him?
He was there.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm usually tapped in with the women.
Mm-hmm.
Just like talking shit and
trading clothes and shit.
Well, yeah. Fashion tips, etc.
Where you get that blouse from?
Nah,
you need that.
Yeah, I'm usually either doing my own thing or I'm like chatting with the women. Cause you know my personality, like a lot of the dudes have a little more kind of like more like, I don't want to say subdued. Me and her dad get along really well.
Okay.
I get along. Me and her dad, we can talk cause he talks. He can talk. You know what I mean? He can shoot the shit. And then he can shoot the shit. He can shoot the shit too. But everybody else is kind of just a little more low key, a little more chill, like all the dudes. And then even the girls are pretty chill, and they kind of center around the children mostly. But it's fine.
What about the game differences and stuff like that? Is there a different dynamic in that?
There aren't a lot of games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not a lot of games. My family is more like music, you know.
Yeah.
And then if I come up with something, like one year I had everybody do like a hot sauce challenge, and just fuck the whole house up.
Yeah,
nigga. I fucked everybody up. I fucked myself up.
Yeah.
I was like running down the street with my shirt off, nigga. Like this is So little stuff like that. But and then some Twister here, here and there, fucking around. But they don't really do games. Me and old boy, I started playing this game called Spotted, and like so. When we're at her with her family, and we start playing with the kid, and then you could just tell that me and him were like just hella competitive in it. Like we were like everybody else was like kind of chill, and me and this thing was like like we was going, we were
your
going.
blackness was coming out.
Yeah, we were going, like, almost to the point where like everyone's like, okay, we're gonna we're gonna sit this out and just let y'all have that. So
now that is a glaring difference, I will say. Cotty's family, when they play games, it's for fun.
Yeah.
My family,
it's competitive.
We're trying to win.
Yeah.
And it's like nobody's flipping out. My cousin kind of got mad, but it was no big deal. But yeah, they're playing for like, because Cotty taught all them dominoes.
Uh-huh.
So they're playing dominoes. So now we're all playing, and I whooped them.
Yeah.
And they was like, I was like, why would you play that? You know, this typical.
Yeah.
And they were just like, hey, we're just new.
Yeah.
Playing. Everything's
Yeah.
in
We're
fun
doing
over
this is
there.
all for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your dynamic? Have y'all had several? Cause you say you don't do big Thanksgivings.
With Thanksgiving, no, but we did. We went to my dad's for around where his birthday was, and we had a whole big family. My sister came out. My brother he wasn't able to make it, but we had a lot of family out there. And then I got a lot of family, and on my dad's side, he didn't know about his dad's side of the family. We always knew about my dad's mother's side of the family. So now that he got cool with his dad's side of the family, a lot of them are in like Georgia.
Okay.
So we got like Geechee in our family. So a lot of them came by and was just like speaking that Geechee. I was just like,
I don't know what that is.
Geechee is like, it's pretty much like a South, I think it's mainly like a South Carolina dialect, but it's like they talk like crazy.
Country.
It's like you can't even understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
It's like it's its own language.
Oh.
It's called Geechee.
I think it's called Geechee. Yeah.
Never heard of it.
So it kind of sounds like a little bit like New Orleans a little bit, but it's from South Carolina. But my dad's wife is the only one that's white.
Oh, okay.
So she is like,
Wait,
yeah.
did I know that?
Maybe I thought you might have. My stepbrother, he's white, he's mixed.
Yeah.
But so you probably think because since he's black, you thinking, but she's white. Her name is Ginger. Like she's
Oh yeah.
white.
Okay. Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
the whitest person.
And she's the only white one in the.
She's the only white one.
Okay.
That comes, especially comes to the house that I see.
Yeah.
And so
Is she blended? Does she blend? I mean, she's been around for forever now. But
what I like about her is that she is who she is. She doesn't try to act or code
Right.
switch. She's just like, hey, does anybody need cake? Like the kid, let's watch something for the kids. She puts something on for the kids and stuff like that. She knows she's not a cooker, so she don't cook like that. Our dynamic, we kind of split to like a lot of times male and female. That's how our dynamic kind of rolls.
Yeah.
So all the women kind of like start hanging out together, and they start talking. Like my wife and my sister, they got like this. So it'll be them. So we usually kind of break up into like male and female kind of dynamics a little bit, and then like me and like a lot of the dudes, we kind of talking, barbecuing. We got like a little basketball, and then we're shooting hoops a little bit, and we got to keep our thing, and then we all eat together, and then essentially we kind of split back up into like. And then eventually, like the wives or whatever come back to the husbands, kind of chill like later on. But
y'all
usually,
playing games?
yeah, we was playing some games. Like we were playing a lot of like either like basketball games, playing tag with the kids. My sister has like 3 daughters, so I'm just playing games with them. So it's like I love that. Like when I'm around like my family, I do love it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's maybe I'm just like I'm closer or I'm cool with my family with it. I haven't done anything big with Janelle's family yet. So just like her brother and her mom and her dad, and his wife. So it's like. We keep it pretty small on that end. On my end, my family usually does it big. I've done family reunions and stuff like that.
So the last couple Thanksgivings you just done with her brother, right?
Yeah, because I think the last time I went to Thanksgiving with my dad in Atlanta was either right before the pandemic, I think it was.
So
and
does she like that? Is she used to small? Did she grow up with big stuff, or is she used to small?
She loves it. Like I think Janelle legit loves my family. Like she comes to my family.
So she wants to do big stuff.
Yeah, she's in mine. Like she likes that when we're there. She's just like, man, this is. She's kind of like I see her looking around like.
So she grew up small stuff then.
Not that she pretty grew up like family oriented too. Just like out here we don't have much. It's just it's literally just her and her brother.
Yeah, but how come like why don't you guys like fly back to Maryland or whatever? Like.
Moolah. usually because from a money standpoint we don't fly back because I mean I would cause I got family where her family's at too, so I would go visit
you gotta do
my
that
family.
1 year for sure.
Yeah, you gotta have the big with her family, meet all her people.
We did. I mean we went for her sister's wedding. A lot of her family came out, and that was super fun. It was like a good time. It was in North Carolina, I think it was, and we had a good ass time. Her family was super cool. Like they brought me in. I guess like Janelle didn't have a lot of guys come around like that, and you know it's funny when you meet the family and they're like, hey man, one, she must really like you because we seeing you, but two, you do a good job putting up with her shit. And I was just like, I said, I think I forgot who, it might have been an uncle of hers. I was just like, hey man, I'll be real with you. I don't really put up with a lot of that. Like a lot of that shit that y'all probably had to deal with, or like how she might have had her attitude with y'all. I nipped a lot of that shit in the bud. And so they're just like, oh, okay. They see her around me. They're like, damn, she's kind of different. And they call her a different name too. I don't want to say her. She likes her first name out here, but like, they were like, she's acting different around you, or at least acting softer around you. I'm like,
Yeah, because
I
she
beat her, bro.
Feels protected.
Janelle,
I
Yeah,
gave her that
yeah.
bing bang boom bop.
Bam.
You know what else mess up Thanksgiving? I don't know. What's the drug use situation? Is it just alcohol?
They are all, they're gone.
What do you mean?
All those who did that.
For
What are
dead.
you talking about?
Like what a
Weed?
big like weed would.
Oh,
My mother
man,
hates weed.
Oh, we were high as shit.
For real?
Yeah, me and my brother almost died.
Oh wow.
Edibles
laughing.
or just smoking?
So before people would do the cousin walk,
Uh-huh.
that shit stinks and all that.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
It's noticeable.
Now we all have edibles. So
Okay.
I think I was off one. Cotty was off one. My auntie's husband was off one. My brother, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so we just
Yeah, but you're also like more casual, like more recreational users. Like I'm talking about like weed heads.
no. We
So
don't
the
have none of
motherfuckers
them.
like are just like zombies.
Yeah.
They're just
Oh,
like
no, we don't
smoking
have-
every
yeah,
like.
we don't have
So
none of
kind
that.
of just it don't fuck up the it's like they're in their own
Right,
world,
right.
Yeah.
like outside of the bigger thing.
No, ours we take it in
Yeah.
the space. Like we'll break them out. Like one year I took them all out, and I was like, who wants one?
Mm-hmm.
And my mom is walking us through like, so how strong is this one? We was
Mhm.
like, we had some liquid stuff that I got from a show, and so I was like, well, take a sip of this and take a shot of it and see
Yeah.
what it does.
Mm.
But my mom and them be in, like my mom and aunties, can we try? You know,
Moms
like,
be in? I didn't think moms would be in.
all of them. It started with my pawpaw. He needed it to eat.
Yeah.
He wasn't eating when he got old, and then they doing it to help him sleep.
Yeah.
So they don't know much about it. So we're like, all right, we got this, take this much. My mom was saying it didn't work. And then I went and looked at her box. I'm like, this ain't going to do anything. You
Yeah.
need this, but this would be too much. She didn't know how much she was taking. Because she told me she was taking like multiple. I was like, that don't make sense.
Yeah.
I went and looked at her. I was like, Mom, Keelan
Yeah.
could probably take this. Like,
Yeah.
That's why it's not working. So then I gave her one of mine. And I gave her even half. And she was like, yours. I went to work high. She said
Wow.
it went through the sleep. She said she slept like a baby.
Yeah.
But she woke up and she was still, I was like, because your shit don't count. So I was like,
Yeah.
you probably could take like a quarter of mine
Yeah.
and then be good. So yeah, they'll
Yeah.
do it. And but it ain't like the
The
Niggas don't be
YNs
stuck.
of it
Nah.
all.
Don't be stuck.
now when I was younger
Okay.
in the 90s when they was on that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could see the energy shift with that.
Mhm.
So and so coming over, lock up the purses,
Mhm.
they come
Yep.
in, hey, y'all, what y'all eating? You
Yeah.
like, this nigga. But I didn't know as a kid, like, why they
Yeah.
was acting like that.
Yeah.
And then why some people was loud or just hella fidgety and all. I didn't
Mhm.
know what that was.
Mm.
But it never messed up the dynamic. People would just, they
Yeah,
just
you
kind of
kinda
knew.
move around it.
Yeah, it wasn't a big deal. Now there's none of that. They're all,
Mm-hmm.
doing their own thing or clean now or whatever. So
Mhm.
there's none of that anymore. So it just be
Mhm.
weed and then liquor, and that's
Yeah.
and this year was only like one bottle. We didn't even drink like that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't even much to that. We were just chilling, playing games, hanging out.
What are your thoughts on how people say if you apologize, if you say sorry, you can't say but? Do you think it's ever an instance where the but is necessary? Or not necessarily necessary, but like it adds something to the sorry or context?
I think it would take away from the sorry, right?
You think that's what they say? They say you're not supposed to say but.
I'm sorry, but I think it kind of like, I'm sorry, but you did this to me first. I think that's what takes away from the sorry. So when you say like,
I don't think you think it takes away from. I think it's like.
I think,
I think it offers context.
I think if you do say sorry, but I did it because you did this 1st, I think
Mhm.
that takes away from the apology for sure. I think that the
Mm.
apology kind of gets softened, or you didn't really mean it. I still meant to do this because you did it to me
Yeah.
first. So
Yeah.
it's not even an apology for real.
I think it's a fine apology. Like
It depends on context.
I think it depends on the context,
Mhm.
but like I think it is something added to like, hey, this is my thought process as to like how we ended up here.
I think there should be space for that though. I agree there should be space to have that
Oh,
conversation.
like later.
Yeah, to be like,
Yeah.
all right.
I be trying to get shit over with.
No, I understand.
Not later. I don't mean like
Because I
later.
can, if you said to me, like, my actions were uncalled for, this is why I did what I did,
Mhm.
though, I would hear that out.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
I shouldn't have
Yeah.
reacted this way, so I am
Yeah.
sorry for that. I did it because blah, blah, blah. you know what? Because then that can lead to I shouldn't have did that. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
or whatever. You know what I mean. So I'm okay with the but, depending on.
Yeah.
If it sounds like an excuse, no.
Okay.
Right.
Or you're not taking accountability. No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Because you know people are programmed that way, so
Right.
they immediately be like, "But that's not an apology if you said." It's like
Yeah.
no, but like also listen to this
Right.
other thing as well. You know.
Things can lead to other things that
Yeah.
makes people react to a way to where you apologize for overreacting, but I overreacted because
Yeah.
of this shit over here.
But I shouldn't
Like-
overreacted. I
Right.
was wrong for that. Like that was ridiculous.
Just like on some petty shit. This is like very petty. Just this morning, I'm trying to get out the house because things got to move faster since I got to come here. So I'm trying to get Jory out the house, and she want to do. I want to put socks on, so now she wants to go upstairs, go get her socks, come back down, put her socks on, and all that shit. I'm like, yo, we gotta go. Can we go? We gotta go. We gotta go. I was like, why you up there? Let me just go to take this trash out. So I get the trash, and I got my backpack, and I got a bunch of other shit. And we have a wreath on the door, on the front door. So Jess comes down because Jory's acting a fool. And I open the door, and as I'm like scooting out the door, I kind of like hit the wreath, and it like kind of like wobbles.
Okay.
And then she said something like, "Oh Jesus Christ!" Right? And I was like, "It didn't fall." And she was like, "No, I hit my toe." And then I wanted to apologize for making the assumption that she was reacting to the wreath moving.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I was just like, let me sit on this for a minute because I probably shouldn't have reacted that way. But she's also known to react to everything. So it wouldn't have, so from my visual, I saw this thing shake and move. I saw her say what she said. I was like, oh, I kind of put those two together. I didn't know what was going on below the waistline.
Because normally that's
I don't think that one needed a butt though. That could be like, oh my bad. That one needed a butt. No.
I wanted to be like, my bad, but you do be reacting to shit.
No, because then it's like, in this particular case, it was just, hey, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad. Or my bad. I thought you.
My bad.
Yeah,
I thought you were
tripping
tripping
off
off
that.
that. But you weren't tripping off that.
Yeah.
But had you not hit your toe, you would have been tripping off that.
Yeah, you can't do, because then it's preemptive, and then it's like my bad. I thought you were talking about this.
Yeah.
So that's on me.
Yeah.
But
then now she goes, why do you think that? And he'd be like,
Because you
that's
reacting-
different.
you
That's
reacting
different.
to shit.
If she has to
You
follow
react
up,
to everything.
that's
You react to
different.
every single
Yeah.
thing.
That's
Let's not pretend as though
if she do that, that's
Right.
obviously she wants to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
for sure.
if she says no problem, then we done with that, and that's that.
Yeah. All right. Let me
So that's different.
I'm
Yeah.
going to apologize. I ain't even
Yeah.
going to add all that other shit. I'm gonna
Nah.
I don't be tripping.
But I didn't even react. I didn't react terribly.
Yeah.
I
Right.
react kind of like more like
I've
it
been
didn't fall.
apologizing for little shit,
Yeah, they like an apology.
and she has too. Like it just be like little like she'll say something right, and then like she'll be like, all right, I'm about to go outside or whatever, and I heard her, but I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
And then she'll say it again. I heard you. She was like, then respond. I'd be like, you're right. I didn't. My bad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight it because it's like I could have.
I was like, my bad.
Yeah.
And so, but now I've been catching myself. If I do it, I'm like, sorry, I should have said something. Because it's not like a deep thing. It's just like acknowledging, my bad, bro.
Yeah.
And then we, all right. So like,
If it is the acknowledgement of that, and then I didn't mean to do something.
Or I say, hey, my bad for thinking you were reacting to the wreath shaking. In the future, can you say, Jesus Christ, my foot?
no, what? Why? What?
First of all,
Unless you put hella laughing emojis. Unless you put hella laughing emojis behind that or LOL.
well, I'm guessing she knows Gary's humor enough to know that if he said it that way, she probably also knows that he's fucking with her.
Oh man.
But would you say too that apology was waited too long? Anyways, is there even a point to even apologize? Did it affect her? Did it affect her to enough to where
I don't
she's
know.
gonna
You don't
remember
know.
it?
You never know.
You can always. There's always
it's
time for
always-
an
yeah.
apology. Man.
I would say, is that something that big enough? I guess to say that she's gonna remember. Like, why you? I don't even remember that even happening.
I mean, no, I don't think it would be like a big thing,
Gotcha.
but it doesn't hurt
right?
to tally up those apologies whenever you can.
Add them all up.
Yeah.
Because people say when you apologize too much, it means less.
That's stupid.
But that's everything.
Whoever
though.
said that is.
That's
That's
what
ridiculous.
everything. Anything done in abundance loses its value. That's just that's just.
I don't think it does. Like
opportunity
we were just talking
cost.
about those little ones. I mean that shit. My bad.
Well, I'm saying
At a certain
for
point,
you,
you'll be like, then stop doing it.
But it's all different things. It's all different. Now, the same thing, yes. I would say an apology don't hold no weight if you keep doing the same thing.
But if you
absolutely
keep fucking up, then it's going to just be
I agree with that.
Just
but
stop
if it's
fucking up so much.
If it's little stuff that you're just acknowledging things, I get that.
Nigga.
But if it's the same thing, then it's like, all right, you don't
But
care. You don't mean this.
But I would say you saying the apology means something to you is different than them. If they keep hearing you say sorry, it might mean less to them. That's what I'm saying.
But that's out of your control, though. Yeah, you know what I mean. You can only.
But I think context. I think most things context matters.
Right.
If it's the same thing,
do women understand context?
It's the same.
That's the bigger question.
Women are like, what is context?
It's the same.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know what context is.
I don't know what context.
Why would I use context?
That's gonna get killed, boy. Are you saying we can't comprehend what context means? It's just like, I think.
Oh my God. Oh shit.
No,
when it comes to accountability.
Crazy is they'll use context too much. They overdo
to excuse themselves.
To excuse and just
not in an
empathetic
empathetic
nothing to do
way.
with nothing, bro. We talking about this right now. Like, what you talking about?
Not in an empathetic
way. Why
you
all over the place, man?
That's
just stay here.
Women are brilliant in that. They know. They always know what it means when they got to do it.
Yeah.
Or when it's affecting them. But when it comes the other way around, they be like, what do you mean?
You know what? You know what has helped me honestly deal with her though is her acknowledgement of, I know it's me. Yeah. That put me at a whole different. She was like, because she says it a lot too. She was like, I don't think women are still learning themselves. Yeah. And she was like, and then they expect men to. Women are just figuring out how bad our hormones really are, how many fluctuations. Like all these studies are coming out, all these things. Yeah. So women are just learning themselves. So to expect a man to know with or deal with is fucking crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, we do also.
It's crazy.
Spend hella time. Like most guys, we do spend a lot of time like trying to learn women. Yeah. Trying to
But women expecting that is crazy when they don't know themselves.
But they're also like, y'all been trying for all this time, get better at it.
Yeah, but you can't do it.
Predict our behavior.
Yeah, you can't do it. So what helps me deal with her is her being like, because she said one time, she said in general, she said, I'm sorry that y'all have to deal with us. Yeah. Yeah. Because I hate dealing with me when I'm on my shit. Yeah. Yep. And I see it happen. It's like an out about it. I see you. It's like, bitch, stop. Yeah. And she said, she caught herself one night. She was like, oh my God, can I tell you something? And I was like, what? She was like, right now. Well, she told me, because I told her I didn't want to hear it that night because I felt like a fight was going to come. She was like, I got to say something. I was like, no, just tell me in the morning. So the next morning, she was like, you want to hear what I had to say? I was like, yeah. And she was like, for the first time in real time, I felt my brain being like, fuck with him. Mm-hmm. Like, get his ass. Like, get him. And she was like, I'm sitting there having this internal battle myself. Like, why? He ain't doing nothing. But I felt this thing happen of like, just fuck with this nigga. Yeah. And then she was like, but I'm telling you this because I'm proud that I caught it. And was like, no, he's not doing anything. Like, I'm not gonna. And she was like, but it was this crazy, like, out of body experience that I was having, like, watching myself be like, be a crazy bitch. Like, don't, you know what I mean? And I was like, well, at least you know. She was like, yeah, it's not you. Like, I know that. So that allows me to have more patience. And I'm like, you having some weird world of worlds going on in there. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, so I'm just like, all right, whatever. Like,
the times that Janelle and I have had those same moments, and I'll call it out, and she'd be like, and she started to kind of like, her brain would start to go, and she'd be like, oh shoot, this is what's happening. She'll just start fucking dying laughing. Like, she'd be on a couch and she can't even stop laughing. And we're like, I said, you need to give me a lot more credit for being able to deal with you. She'd be like, and she'd come up to me and say the same thing, hug me, do the whisper. Hey, just be patient with me. I'm just like, this to me, just the acknowledgement of that is just like, okay, just acknowledge that it's hard for me too to deal with you on top of my own shit.
You don't right, that's the thing, on top of my own shit.
Right. And it's like, you don't have to really, a lot of times I rarely ever put my shit on you. Yeah. I rarely bring shit to your door that you have to deal with for me. I have to deal with my shit and your shit on top of that.
And you ain't even got kids yet. I got to deal with their shit.
Right, exactly.
And then extended family.
Right.
You know.
But I think there is something to say that sometimes, because sometimes people can see you in a way better than you actually see yourself. Like, people can view your behavior and view your tendencies and things that you may be missing, you know, about yourself, that you may not be reflective on, that they seeing, that they can identify, like,
I agree with
better
that.
than you can.
I agree with that. I always look at that from, I look at that more from I always look at that from a stand-up perspective. I'm always like, yo, I think I've asked a question in our group text before. It's just like, yo, what do you see either my style or how do you see me on stage or whatever? How do you view me? Because it's like I can always see somebody. Huh?
What?
This nigga. So it's like I can like watch like certain people and be like, oh, that's your style. Or if they did this, oh nigga, they probably be out of here. Dude, blah 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 blah. Just watching them. But when I watch even my own tape, I can't see any of that.
Yeah,
and that's why I try to ask from the outside in. Like, so when you see me do stand up, either what does my voice sound like? Do I sound like I'm more of this type of comedian or this type of comedian? Because I don't see anything right now.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
Yeah.
You know, so I get why you say something like that. Was like sometimes I can know you probably better than you either might know yourself a little bit because you're not viewing yourself that way or whatever the case may be. Which is interesting.
Yeah, the older she gets, the more she's self-aware. The more she's like, she even has, a soft spot for other people who are still growing. She was like, I'm just realizing so much, and then, like, I'm growing up just now because my childhood, I skipped some things and stuff like. She was like, I'm doing a lot of growing up, like right now.
Same thing Michael Jackson said.
And she was like, it's
Don't
just.
you like to climb trees?
She's like, it's just a whole thing. Like when I reflect a lot on stuff, I'm just like, oh, this is why I do this, and this is all that stuff.
Your past stunts your growth, man. At the end of the day, you miss some things, or you feel like you have to grow up too fast. That happens with like a lot of times with the older children, like the oldest.
Yeah,
I feel like you probably had a good balance, but like you talk to some older children, they had to grow up like really fast. And especially if they have younger siblings, they had to kind of be an adult or an adult figure very, very quickly. Yeah. And it's just like, nigga, I didn't get a chance to be a kid. I was like 7. I was already fucking cooking. I was doing this for my brothers and all that stuff like that. And it's like, nigga, I didn't get a chance to be soft and chill.
Yeah, it's very interesting to watch people. But like one thing I saw over the holidays too that was cool. One, we were watching the videos too, and it just made me reflect a lot, like on how do you feel that your people. How do you deal with your in-laws, and how do you feel like they've embraced you? How do you embrace them? Like, how do you feel like that dynamic has gone? Like, just the embracing of a second family that is now your family, or just dealing with.
Oh,
okay. Like, and how does it affect your dynamic with? All right, so I'll give you an example. When me and my brothers want to do stuff, we got to check with the wives.
And, shit. Okay.
You know what I mean? To make sure this all works, everybody's scheduled. Everybody's splitting time and so like. It might be a point where we're all mad at the one wife because she messed up the thing and then we're like, well, but you can't say your wife did this, you know what I mean? You got to roll with it. But at the same time, it's like, but you married her, this, so it's kind of on you, you know what I mean? That kind of stuff, like that kind of not being, then your family dealing with their, like you got some people that might feel like we never see you anymore because your husband or your wife always takes us away or like that kind of stuff. Like how have y'all been navigating that stuff? Closeness with your family versus closeness with their family, all that good stuff.
I mean, I can only go off what I've seen, and I feel like her family hasn't necessarily said anything on their end, so where it's like I'm keeping their daughter away. I'm always like, yo, go hang out. I tell her like, hey, yo, when's the last time you called your brother? Like, go talk to your brother. Like, I'll tell her to do stuff like that. And even on my end, I feel like all my friends, I was never the guy that got like a girl or whatever, and all of a sudden I just disappear from everything. And I don't have to, even when it comes to asking, I don't really ask. Like when I'm going out to do some shit, we talked about that earlier. It's just like I just go out and kind of I just do it. And then I might say if it's something like big, like she'll ask me about the podcast, like where you going? I'm like, oh, I'm going to do the podcast. But I didn't tell her.
Yeah. Ours in the calendar, so it's everything's in the calendar.
Is it in the calendar when it's like a Wednesday or a Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything.
So whenever it's boom.
As soon as she gets eyelash appointment, hair done, meeting with somebody, she puts it in the calendar. Anytime I got a show,
have to talk to each other.
No, just because it's too much to remember with the kid schedule. What you got to do? She can tell me something Wednesday night. Remember tomorrow I got a nigga. I'm not. We got so much going on. I just checked the calendar and see. Okay. We both almost forgot Keelan's parent teacher conference, but it was in the calendar. But she called me. Oh shit, I'm not gonna be able to make it. I was like, what are you talking about? And then I looked. Oh yeah, we got to do it. It's just too much.
I gotta be better at that. Yeah. I do well with dates, but then she wanted. It's also a part of me too that's like when I see sort of that red block of that I'm gone like these days. I usually just have the show days, but then I don't factor in like the travel or if we have a Sunday show that I won't be back till Monday. Right. Technically I'm supposed to block off Monday too, and that shit just like hurts my heart.
I have to put out.
I'd be like, fuck, bro. I
have to put in my flight times.
Okay.
I land at this time. I arrive at this time, so you know when I'm going to be here.
Yeah.
And then
it just takes something out of me to just like have that whole thing just like grayed out, like gone. Daddy's gone all these days.
Because we have to even plan that. Like we have to. all right, I'm gonna be gone this weekend. Their games are this time. Like the next week, I'm gonna be gone. Luckily, their games are back to back, but in the same gym.
Yeah.
Normally, it's at 2 different gyms. So he was like, "Oh, that works out." So now that's like a load off for both of us. All right.
Yeah.
Because then if it is, we pretty much whoever's the person that's gonna be the inconvenience is responsible for making the arrangements to make sure the other person is inconvenienced.
Yeah.
So if she got something to come up last minute, she books the babysitter.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause she was like, "This is on me. I fucked up the schedule." So if I'm like, "I'm gonna be gone here. Let's figure out. I want to
like
help
that
you.
calendar.
I want to help you. Okay, so are you gonna be able to take both? If not, do I need to call my mom or we're just trying to figure out everything?" But it's all on the calendar. Everything's on the calendar.
I'm about to get on my calendar right now.
Yeah, everything's on the calendar.
I'm
I
about
feel like
to
when you
put-
have a calendar, I feel like when you have children, the calendar is probably necessary.
I'm putting
because
sex in
because
right
of the
now.
dynamics of having to take care of those type of things.
So like we have 4 things today. This, his tutoring, MMA the practice, like everything.
yeah,
You put sex on the calendar? I'm about to do that
Absolutely
right now.
not.
I'm putting that
That's
on.
that's a given.
yeah.
We doing that.
Touche.
Well, what if she don't know when? She needs to prepare herself to know
Well,
exactly when.
she's almost 40 now, bro. So
What does that mean?
they start matching our drive.
Yeah.
Like
Supposed
she-
to,
Not
like-
necessarily.
There's,
That-
I mean,
that's-
that's
unless
that's
you have
the,
a hormonal,
Yeah,
for
the
the
thing
most
is
part.
they meet their sexual peak.
And
in
I
like
heard it
late
gets
30s,
worse.
40s.
I heard it gets worse at 50. That's what the women
What, right
have.
before menopause?
They said when they said
I'm like, get a baby, get a baby.
they're horny McGee at 40, but they said 50.
Goes
We are
crazy.
like teenage boys.
All right,
And
I
was
put it
like,
in.
Oh snap!
Sex tonight at 10. Let me see
Really?
if she- let
But
me see if she
here's the thing
accepts
though.
it.
Here's the thing. What if it doesn't happen at 10? Would you get
Right. She's like, fuck, I had it on the schedule for 10.
mad? What if it happens like
Schedule
at 11?
schedule just sounds terrible.
Well,
Yeah,
the
schedule
calendar,
sex.
the calendar.
Yeah, it just sounds terrible.
It does
Sex-
sound terrible.
Schedule sex.
But
is-
this
But
could
I
be
had,
fun.
I
Let me
had somebody
see.
else tell me that you sometimes there's a
gotta
certain
do
point in
it.
time you need to schedule.
if it's
Yeah.
if it's getting to that point, I feel like you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If y'all can't remember or y'all not being intimate, we don't have to do like
Yeah.
that.
Right.
Nigga, we doing it.
Right.
But it's easy to miss too, because a lot of times I'll sleep downstairs on the pullout, because because she's like such a light sleeper. It's like I get a much better sleep on the uncomfortable pullout downstairs, so I can sleep through the night.
She just
unbothered.
everything just wakes her up.
Everything wakes her up. I'm like, yo, you meant to be alone. You're meant to like really be alone.
Well, you can go old school, right? Because remember, old school people back in the day, our great grandparents used to have
different
two
beds.
different beds and
Yeah.
2 different rooms.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, they'll sleep in 2 separate rooms.
Yeah,
They
so
go-
it's easy to miss out on because y'all not in the same space. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, ours
I'm
is
like, bro,
hard.
I would rather sleep downstairs.
Just
Please
come,
leave
just
me
come
alone.
up there and hit and leave.
Yeah,
What if
come
you
on,
get your
I
shit?
mean, sometimes,
get your shit.
sometimes, yeah, sometimes.
It might bring a new energy to the relationship.
Yeah,
To be honest with you, it's like you
sometimes,
just fucking
You
the
just
chick.
text
Yeah.
you, be like, I'm coming through.
It feels
Yeah,
very,
yeah.
it feels very transactional. It feels
but
very.
that's a fun game. Like he's,
When I
Yeah.
get up in there,
you know what I mean? Yeah, come, hey yo, you up?
What if you just wear a condom just out of consideration, so they don't have to deal with all the drip shit, like so they don't have to make that bathroom trip.
deal with it.
Nah.
That's fucked up. Like, what
You
if
know,
you
well,
like, yo,
who's busting? I don't bust in every time either.
I was,
No.
I'd probably say it's probably 60-40.
nah, I'm
Oh.
95.
bro, I was 80-20.
I'm-
I was face.
In a relationship?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
because
was,
you a fake, because the
I'm
face,
a face, titty,
Yeah.
ass.
Face.
I want to
Oh,
That's
see.
a
nah.
good pitch, though. That's a good sales pitch. Like, you don't want to go to the bathroom and have like let the shit drip out and then it be dripping into your underwear. Like,
You can
next
delay it.
day, let me just do it in your face.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
I'll
you can
I'll get you a
one
warm
wipe.
Yep. Get you
Yeah.
a warm towel. Wipe
Yeah.
that
It
off.
depends on the mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't
You,
do it every time.
I mean, but now, what are you gonna ask?
How do you wipe? I'll just what's your wipe process?
Where's it at?
Yeah. What's wrong with this nigga, bro?
I don't.
No, because I don't bust in faces, so it's hard for me to visualize where it's actually at
Like when
on
I'm-
the face.
No.
This is getting graphic, but I'm not a shooter, so it's not like it's going like
You're
everywhere.
dribbling.
Nobody is at this
Yeah.
age.
So that's fucked. But that's fucked up because it should be like a fast, like boom, you know.
Yeah.
But to be like, all right, hold on, a little bit more, and it's just like
You gotta-
slow.
I gotta fling it
turn,
like.
turn your head right here, so I get it right, right there.
But it's an easier cleanup.
Way easier to clean up.
Because it's gonna be like right in this area.
Like a teardrop tattoo, nigga?
the tears will
Yo,
come.
no, fuck that. Yo, your face days are over if
The
you're not
tear-
shooting.
Nah,
Yeah.
the tears are nut, man.
No, that's sad.
But no, nowadays, I mean, I'm not saying this specifically with.
By the way, I assume when you ask some questions, you're talking about old stuff.
this is old stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nowadays it is more like because we're trying to have a kid, so
Yeah.
it is way more. It's like 99%
Yeah.
even. Yeah.
Yeah, you're on a different journey.
Yeah.
But you can't dribble. No, please don't dribble in nobody's face. If you're not a shooter anymore, your face,
Oh,
the face
it's
is over.
over.
The face is over.
I've never been a shooter though.
So
Oh,
what
ever?
would you-
I mean, it's been like occasions where just like it's shot.
Yeah,
But it was way more rare.
Oh no!
If I'm pulling out, you can't be like making. You can't be like
moving
climbing up to the.
and I'm on my tiptoes.
Nah,
like,
you can't be climbing up to the face.
I know we're getting graphic here, but it's like I wasn't like a shooter. Like, phew. It wasn't like that. It'll just like it'll shoot out like.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Younger, my shit.
All
Out
over
of
the
here,
place,
bro.
yeah.
It was never.
Out of here.
Yeah, it was never super.
You get you in it. You come out
Because you're weak.
Okay, well I guess you gotta do the. You gotta go back shots and then turn around and then face. I was thinking missionary come up and then face. Because missionary coming out of missionary to the face.
That's a lot. That's a lot of work.
You gotta climb up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So
of
you gotta
work.
go back shots face.
I know. Normally, if I'm missionary, and I'll come right off the bed, and she comes off the bed on her knees.
Oh,
She just
okay.
slides her
like
back off.
real
and she
porn
just,
like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
She
you
just
got it.
like
Alright.
face
Damn.
out, boom.
Talking about his past. His past.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in the,
my
back
past.
in the day.
Back in the day.
Back
It ain't like it used to be.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I never, because I was always, my dad instilled the fear in me if you bust inside a girl's pregnancy, even with a condom.
Okay.
So like for the condom things, even when I was like, I had a condom on and I was busting, like I would still pull out, snatch
That's
the condom
wild.
off,
Oh, no.
and still.
I was like,
That's wild to be.
Yeah.
That's wild to be in some, just like in your peak euphoria, and then all of a sudden just be like, my dad said.
Nah, I was.
My
But here's
dad
the thing,
said
I enjoyed that though. I
Yeah.
enjoyed the pull out and then like the last minute, either like last 10 seconds of the jack to shoot on the ass or the face,
Yeah.
or I got
more
out
like
just
a layup. You say you didn't shoot, so you was doing
Yeah,
layups.
layups.
You was finger rolling on hoes.
Mark
You was-
Jackson up there, nigga.
Yeah.
But it's like, or if I was able to like I would get out just in time. Like I just like I was able to. I was good enough to time. As soon as I'm nutting, I pull out. It comes right out immediately.
Yeah.
And I'm right when I'm getting out, it comes out either on the stomach, ass, or whatever.
Yeah.
So or I'm just trying to.
So
I'll be
you
smashing.
you would wear condoms in a relationship?
I think
That's how they started.
I think it's considerate. If you like, I don't want you to have to
She
deal
would
with.
be pissed.
I don't want you to have to deal with the cleanup.
She doesn't want to have to deal with the smell or the feeling. Like we're too far.
Yeah.
I joked one time. I was like, I'm gonna put on a condom tonight. She was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
But yeah, but that's also funny because the idea of even pulling out never even entered in my mind. You could just pull out. Never even entered into my mind. I was like, I'd rather just put a condom on, buzz in there, boom.
Nah,
You don't have to clean up. You go right to bed.
Nah.
Even pulling out, no clean up. You go right to bed.
I'll just clean up.
Take the condom off, boom.
I just
Go right to
man,
bed.
Some
no.
girls
That
just-
smell, the feeling.
But the condom game, I would imagine has
I couldn't tell you.
you know what I mean?
Couldn't tell you.
has innovated.
If you introduce condoms again, I would feel like there would be an assumption like
You're
are you
cheating
fucking
or something.
somebody else.
Yeah,
that's
no, I'm just
crazy.
saying I do have a condom in the drawer. Just like it's probably old as fuck though.
I don't have any.
I was like, what if I just
I
use
haven't had
this?
a condom and
Yeah, and I'm so
Dude.
glad I had to go to the store to buy them.
it got expensive after a while.
Yeah.
Condoms don't. I used to steal them in college. For
Well, in
sure.
college you shouldn't have to steal them. They should have gave them to you out for free.
Yeah, but they weren't the good ones.
They weren't.
They
They
were
were
direct,
trash.
for sure. But I mean, it's like you buy a bunch of 3-packs, and then if you want to go to
no, I went to Costco and got mine.
for real.
Yes, and then Costco stopped selling them, which was crazy to me. Like
I remember
Costco used to have like
everybody's
contraceptive.
doing non-latex now too.
Yeah, 'cause latex
And
is
I was
like-
like, why would y'all stop selling that? Why would you stop promoting
Yeah.
healthy?
That's crazy. The condom game has not changed a lot.
There's too much money involved. I'm sure.
I mean, like I thought that would have. Remember when they introduced ribbed,
Yeah.
and that shit was like, okay,
And then fire and ice.
the fire and
all
ice.
this.
I used all those, and some of those did work. Like sometimes like warm you
But
up.
like,
I did the
no,
warm
yeah.
one. I did the warm one before.
It felt like it didn't feel like for sure vagina, but it felt the closest thing to it with a condom on for sure.
Condoms, bro. If I put one on,
bear
now, I'd probably-
skin.
And I was starting to get soft at one point. There was one
Me
time
too.
I was just like, yo, and you see a lot of dudes now. They be like, I can't put a condom on. I get soft. Now, if I'm messing with you, I'm just like, man, why are we doing this still?
Snugger fit. It's got 5,000
Bear skin.
reviews. Bear skin
I'm
was
good.
popping.
I couldn't even imagine. I wouldn't. And then the timed roll.
Hold on.
I'm not
Oh,
doing
24.
Yeah.
that. I'm not doing with any of that.
Akamoto. Never heard of that. Lola. Yes.
Matter of fact, now when you think back, you're like, God, condom sex is trash.
Yeah.
I think the last condom, I remember Lilo, the Hex. I remember that. That was probably like
hell
the
is that?
last condom that I like really tried. That was like new and different and innovative.
I don't know. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Like a long. My oldest child is 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And we were doing it raw before that, so
Yeah.
I couldn't.
We're over an hour. We good.
All right.
I mean, I couldn't do that. You know.
This will come out on Friday.
Yeah.
we're back,
I mean,
people.
I was just trying to get into all the dynamics of your lives. You know, not the sexual parts, but the
Yeah, well, you know all the parts.
the
Can't
in-laws.
take one
I mean,
thing
I live
and not
with
the other.
you essentially heard some of my sexual life.
Well, yeah, that's why I wasn't talking about that. I was just talking
Yeah.
about your relationships with your families.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the
Holidays.
family dynamic is cool. Like, I think her parents like me.
Do you still feel like this is my wife and her family, or this is like when I'm with Cotty's family now? It's just like I can go visit her mom without her. You know what I mean? I can go see her if I'm coming to New York. Like I call her sister. Like, yo, is the spare bedroom open? You know what I mean? Like it's not. I don't feel like I need her anymore to be
communicating with
family with them. You know what I mean? Do you guys feel that, or are you still? It's my wife's family.
I mean, I went and like her sister lived in Northern Ireland. I went like and hung out with them for like the day and kicked it and all that. When I went out there to do some shows and shit. So I mean, no, but her family's hella big too. So it's like certain people I probably wouldn't hit up like that. Just don't know, you know what I mean? But there's also a couple. But they're so big and they have like division within sort of like the political arena. So that creates division. So now there's this side and that side. You know, different factions. So there's a couple people and I'm like, I feel solid like with them, feel comfortable with them. But I'm also comfortable in general. You know?
But it's just like if I'm in town, her sisters are coming to my show. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it has nothing to do with her. It's just that's just my family. You know now. So like, do you feel that way too, or you feel like you're still? This is my wife's family. I'm still getting to know them. You know.
I think because I really only when it comes to like her brother and stuff like that, we're cool. I can like interact with her brother without it. I think her mom and her dad, like we're cool, but I don't know. I guess I got family out where they stay at, so I wouldn't stay with them anyways.
But you haven't met them that much, so
that's
what I'm saying. Do you feel like you haven't had enough time, and you feel that way?
I don't know. I feel like because I talked to her, like me and her dad, we lock in on boxing a lot. So I've had enough conversations with him. If I wanted to reach out to him, I could. But I just never had to reach out to any of them for really anything for real. I think like she reached out to my dad. Like my dad is like, really into church and stuff like that. And Janelle wanted to do something when it came to like, she had to get like do a class for like her church. And so she had my dad like as a student. And I was like, you reach out to him. Yeah. And he was like, man, I love my daughter-in-law. It's my daughter. I'm not even my daughter-in-law. It's like, so I feel like she's closer with my family in that sense than I am with hers because of I just don't interact with her family that much.
Dude, now that you mention it, like there's so much nuance and complexity to like people are a little more passive. You have to like feel out like, oh, I think we may be overstaying, or you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like a lot of that, and then just like the rumblings in the background of just like, the gossip mill of it. So, it depends. It really depends, because there's just so much that's not said. Because it's very Midwest, so like the family dynamic is very different. It's very, very passive.
I thought about that a lot when we were watching the videos, like how much of your extended family becomes your family and your, all that good stuff. Yeah. Like how much time does it have to be in before it counts as
where can I send my idea of family is, can I send my kids to you for half the summer?
I understand that.
You know what I mean? I feel like that's how it used to be. Right. Yep. Like you going to grandma's for half the summer. Right. I don't know if that's just the TV or the movies, but
we used to do that.
It's like, nigga, you get
out
of here.
Not one person, but we would go. Like I go to my aunt's for like 2 weeks, my grandma's for a week. I stay with my homie Carrie. I would stay with them for like a week. Like we was all over the place.
Yeah, molestation fucked all that up.
Well,
they're talking about it.
People are talking about it now.
Yeah.
Back in the day, would stay under wraps. Now y'all fucked up the program.
What you say? What you did back the good old? What your mom said?
It ain't like it used to be. The holidays ain't just like it used to be.
I'm more in now than I was as a kid. As you get older, and people are passing, and then you're the parent now, and then like in the responsibility, I like it way more. Like we're going to, we're all getting together for Christmas. Me and my brothers, their wives, all the kids. We're going to Vegas.
Okay.
Because we want to do snow, and it's cheaper, like Mammoth and all that stuff around here, or the Tahoe and stuff. But we can go to Vegas and then drive like 45 minutes to a spot. We're gonna spend the day out there. Yeah. But we rented a house. We're all gonna stay in the same house, like cook, chill, play games, all that good stuff. And like, I hella like the holidays even more now with people, families gone, my nieces, nephews, all that stuff. I'm like, no, this is even better than when I was a kid. And everybody still talks. Everybody still. There's only one cousin that is estranged. Yeah. And we don't know why. But yeah, other than that, it's the same people, just adding kids.
And then your kids, be the strongest out of the litter of
the
the kids.
No, my Kyron's kids is
they
beast.
legit.
Yeah, they beast.
Yeah,
they
the girls too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the oldest. The oldest, she's probably gonna be doing this.
Okay.
So she's always like, when she gets old enough, she wants to come stay the summer with us to like intern for Cotty or help me with editing. Like she likes that stuff shit. So she's 13. So I tell my brother 2-3 years she can come. But then I know I'm not gonna be. It's gonna be uneasy for me because I'm gonna be on that set. Somebody say hi to her. I'm gonna be like, "Who the fuck you, nigga? She's a child." You know what I mean? Like I'm already gotta prepare to check myself on that.
I mean, but you're also bringing her into the most predatory.
Right,
spaces.
exactly. So it's
all.
Come on in.
Right, it's gonna be on something. You stay here.
Yeah.
You don't talk to nobody. You don't. You know what I mean? You're gonna be right here next to me. And then, but the little one, the other sister and the kids, it's sports. They are sports. McGee, they're coming out here this weekend. My nephew got a game, so we're gonna go see that on my birthday.
Okay.
So they were like, "What are you gonna do for your birthday?" I was like, "I'll just come kick with y'all. Like, we'll bring the kids, hang out, go eat, and then that'll be that."